Okay, so let's talk about recovery. I know it's been a while since I put out a video. I've had a lot of stuff going on within my family. My daughter has relapsed, and I'm not telling you guys this because I want empathy or I want you to feel bad, because that's not exactly. I'm hoping that maybe by me coming out and talking about the things that I'm gonna be talking about, not only in this video but videos to come, that it will help somebody in the down the road. Hopefully, even if it helps one person, I will be very grateful, because it's a hard road to go down. It's a very hard road to go down. But right now, I want to talk. I've written some stuff down. Yes, I have. Because I want to talk about addicts and being humble. Most of us are humble. And the reason I believe that a lot of us are humble is because we know what it's like to be treated like shit. We know what it's like to have that stigma or that monkey on your back because you messed up. You're a drug addict, or you're a recovering drug addict. And so a lot of us become humble because of that, because we were treated in a way when we needed help, and instead of giving us help, they gave us opinions, or they gave us hatred, or they gave us mind over matter type of shit. And that just, you can't do that with an addict, you know what I mean? And so we remember that, and at least some of us do. And I know for myself, I try to be humble. And it's, for example, like I said, I wrote down some things, so I'm gonna kind of read it off, I guess, in how my thoughts on this. And it says, most recovering addicts are very humble people. After realizing not everything people say is towards them, or hate being thrown their way. So meaning that, just because somebody has an opinion about you or they say something on you, it's not hate. It's not always hate, let's put it that way. And it's not always bad. Even if they give you a constructive, opinion, that's okay. It's the way that you take it that makes you look either worse, or you look like, or you can be humble, basically. I've always looked at it this way. With opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. It is what it is, and it's always going to be said. And especially this day and age, a lot more people are more honest, and they actually tell you how they feel instead of holding it back. And a lot of times it's not even in a respectful way. So we just have to learn to be okay with that and not react, because remember, the way that we react is how somebody else is going to act towards us. You know what I mean? Let's see. In my opinion, the real reason that we get angry so fast over the small stuff is because a lot of us in the beginning believe everyone is out to get us. And we do. We believe that everyone is out to get us in the beginning, and they want to see us fail, including ourselves. We want to see ourselves fail in the beginning. And so over time, you have to really get yourself stable and really good footing, on the ground to keep that composure, you know, to stay focused, because recovery for us is everything. And at least for me, it is. And it means a lot to me, because I know that if I fail at my recovery, then I fail at everything else too. Because it not only screws my life up, but it screws my family's life up too, right? Like, I'm the mother, I'm the grandmother, I'm the matriarch. So basically, if I mess up, I don't get me wrong, I make mistakes. I'm not perfect, but if I, um, you know, relapse and go down that road again, then we lose everything again. And do I look at it and I go, do I really want to take that chance? And no, it's not worth it to me. It really isn't. I'm on Suboxone. I'm sure if you've watched my other videos, you know this. It's been a savior for me, and I am very blessed to be able to be in that program, because I know how hard it can be for a lot of people to actually even get a footing in, and that sucks. That really sucks for a lot of people. I hate that for people. I wish it was easier. Everybody complains that, it's it's an epidemic, recovery and addiction and everything else, but they're not opening those doors in order for the addict that wants to get clean to walk through. They're not, and I get not making it easy. I understand that totally. But don't make it so hard that nobody wants to walk through them. Do you get what I'm saying? Sometimes I know years ago when I first started down this road, it was rough. It was very rough. I did it, and now I'm in a whole nother program, but which is not the same. It's very different from years ago. So, which is nice. It really is nice. I do everything online. I have my appointments online. And it's just, it's nice. I got to choose the pharmacy, whereas when I first started, the doctor's office actually got to choose the pharmacy for me, which I got lucky because the pharmacy was actually in my area. With these doctors that I'm seeing now, I'm able to actually open up, and I think that's because I've grown. But I also go into groups like on Facebook and stuff that kind of help and make me realize that I'm not alone in this situation. You know what I mean? Though it's hard. It is very hard. But even after, I have to say, even after 7 years, I've realized that I had to remember, and I just realized this just a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, that I had to still focus on my recovery, because it was getting to the point where I wasn't focusing on that anymore. I was focusing on my children, my grandchildren, family, or different things that was going on. And I realized, oh my gosh, I wasn't focusing on it, and what if I would have stumbled? And I feel like because of that, it's kind of opened this door where that's where I want to start doing these videos for you guys and my channel, and kind of getting it going, because recovery, like I said, is everything to me and my family. Not just me, but my family, because it's not an individual situation. It's a family situation. Recovery is a family situation. You know, like I said in the beginning, I have my daughter who relapsed and has been gone for a little while now. And we have taken on my 2 grandchildren. And so it's a little harder these days, but we're doing it. We're hanging in there. But I think that's another reason why I chose to come and do this video, because I feel like I need to kind of talk. You know what I mean? I need to get some of this stuff off my chest and just get it out there. And even if it's to the world, I'm okay with that. You know, because like I said, even if it helps just one person, that would be amazing. And I hope it does. I really do. Because, like I said, this was actually supposed to be about being humble, which I kind of went off I had like 2 pages filled of writing and only read like 2 lines to you guys. But hey, it's okay, you know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. And if you are in recovery and need that help, or you know, you feel like you're going to fail, remember there are people here for you, and all you have to do is reach out. We're not mind readers. So we don't know, you know, but reach out and say something. Don't let yourself go down that road again, because you've come too far to start over. And remember that. You've come way too far. I think that's the one thing that keeps me going, is that I've come 7 years. I've come way too far to allow myself to stumble, you know. But just remember, even if you do make a mistake, that's okay too. Because you did it once, getting it back up on that horse. You can do it again. And if you have to, again and again, until you get it right. So I hope you guys have a great weekend.